All right, let's get to it. Amazon Audible. Fantastic on the app, fantastic on the desktop, where we can listen to books and educate ourselves. So let's get started on how we can transform, how we consume stories, ideas, and learning anywhere and anytime. So maybe asking, what are the benefits of an Audible subscription? So you have a flexible credit system where you get 1 credit per month for any audiobook, and unused credits roll over for up to 12 months. You have unlimited plus catalog access where you can stream thousands of podcasts, meditations, language lessons, and originals. You have member-only deals and discounts. Also, you have advanced player controls where you can do speed adjustments up to 3.5 times to listen faster. You can switch between reading or listening to on your Kindle, and also seamlessly transition from the desktop application to the mobile app where you can pick off listening from where you left off. You get personalized discovery based off your listening habits, and you also have great habit building tools where you can set goals to achieve, and then also exclusive originals and podcasts from Audible. Getting started is easy. Just download the Audible app on iOS or Android, or visit audible.com on the desktop to sign up. All you need is an Amazon account, not an Amazon Prime membership, just an Amazon account. So you have 600,000 plus titles at your fingertips, seamless hands-free listening, and tailored discovery and habit builders. So Audible turns your daily routines, commutes, workouts, chores into opportunities to learn and be inspired. So let's get started. So as we log into the Audible desktop application, it brings you to the home screen where there's a variety of tabs we can look at. Highlight your name. This is where you can get your account details and other category options. This is where we see how many credits we have available and the next credit available. Bear in mind you get a free credit per month, which is a free book. We also have access to the help menu. And here we have the library tab, which is all the books we purchased. We can have a wish list. We can browse different categories. We can see what current deals Audible is running we can take advantage of. We can browse the Plus catalog, which is another added benefit to members. We can gift books, and we can also look what's inside Audible. Down here, as we move down, there's different Audible categories. Bestseller books. A lot of this is curated by editors that are the most popular books in a variety of different categories. So we can scroll up and down the list to find books we may be interested in. Also, we can hit the View All tab, which provides us different categories of books we'd be interested in listening to. So say, for instance, we want to discover a book about photography. We can click this section and view all the bestsellers or new releases in regards to photography. If there's a book we're interested in listening to, we can click on the actual book. If we have credits, we can get that book for free. We can buy it. We can add it to our cart, which is in the upper right-hand side if we want to add multiple books. And there's also more options here. We can write reviews or add to wish lists or give as a gift as well. And then we have details of what the book entails down below. Very easy, very user-friendly. And if we want to see the books we've purchased, we can go to our library where we can also download the book. Bear in mind, downloading the book is vitally important if we're traveling and not having access to Wi-Fi. If we want to listen to the book, we can simply play the book. And then we have a variety of options where we can listen to the book. One that's very useful is adding a bookmark. Now, if we add a bookmark or a section we want to jump to or repeat, we can access it by the 3 dots in the upper right-hand side, where we can go to our bookmark list and see where we've added a bookmark throughout our listening journey. We can close it out. This is going to highlight different chapters we can also jump to within the book itself. And what's most important, we can adjust the listening speed based off listening preferences. So if you can listen very quickly, you can adjust and get through more material in a short period of time. We can also pause, continue playing the book, and fast forward. Now, another thing that's great about Audible, every time you pause, whether it's on the desktop or mobile application, you can pick up where you left off. So it's a very seamless transition to listen to your mobile device and the desktop itself. So under our name, if we click on it, we can scroll down to see account details where we can see our subscription. We can access different settings, but most importantly, I think accessing notifications can be of value. The reason why is that there's any deals. So that's a quick look of how to navigate through Audible via desktop. So let's move in to the mobile application and take advantage of Audible when we're on the go. All right, so let's get started. So once we download the app and set up our account, you can open the app on a mobile device, and by default, it will take you to the home screen. Also highlighted on the very bottom left-hand side where you see that home house icon. So you'll see a lot of different options, just four on the very bottom, but it allows you to easily scroll to different areas of the application. So on the home screen, this is where you can go through a variety of books and just really get used to playing around with the app. You can scroll up and down, left or right, where you can see different features like creating your own collection or auto download titles. But you also can go through a variety of categories of actual books you may be interested in reading. And a lot of times the editors will put the more popular options in these categories so you can easily find books you may be interested in. You also, as you scroll down further, you can browse by category. You can explore sales and deals down here. And then we'll scroll down to the very bottom where we can really dive in deep to searching by categories and discover editors' picks, which is also an option we can click on the very bottom of the page by hitting the discovery icon that I clicked here. So if we're really looking to dive in deep, we see more categories listed here. So let's say, for instance, we want to find a kid's book. So we can click on the kids book icon where we can view a variety of different kids books. So if I wanted to, let's say, purchase Harry Potter, I can go here, I can either buy it, add to a wish list, or we also have credits. We get a free credit every month where we can take advantage of buying books for free. So bear that in mind. And if we want to view our credits, the little profile icon I just hit on the very bottom right, this is our actual profile where we can see how many credits we have, the next credit that's going to arrive, and a variety of other options that we have, and I encourage you to explore them. So one option I really enjoy is the achievement section. We have goals. So these are all different badges we can look to accomplish. And if we click on each badge, it'll give you the criteria of how we've achieved these badges or what we need to do to achieve these badges. And it gives you a criteria. So if I want to see what the 7-day stretch is, we can see what we need to do in order to achieve this goal. So a nice way to keep you going in the right direction to listening to more books. We also can view our listening time, both today, daily, monthly, and we can also see our current listening level if we're looking to achieve higher status within the platform. So under the library, this is our library of books that we purchased or we have wish lists of and so forth. So if we have a book we want to listen to, what's really valuable is we can simply click on the actual book itself. We can start playing the book, and it will by default pick up where it left off if we already started listening. But we also can have little clip notes and bookmarks where we can click, and if there's certain parts of the book we want to jump into, hitting the three dots will give you a variety of options, including clips and bookmarks. So if we have certain bookmarks we want to listen to again, by clicking that, we can jump to those sections of the book that we really enjoyed. We also have a timer feature where we want to set a certain amount of time to listen. We can do that. But we also can adjust the speed at which we listen to the actual books, up to 3.5 times speed. So if you're a fast listener, great opportunity here to get through a lot of material. But we can adjust it based off our listening preferences and be able to listen to these Audible books. Also in the profile section, if we have kids and want to give them the opportunity to listen to books, we can actually create specifically a kid's profile that will just show books that are relevant to them and what they can listen to. And also this is where we can see sales and deals. We get tips and tricks here on the best ways to take advantage of the application, but also help and support is just one click away, as you see here towards the bottom, where we can access popular articles or get any kind of guidance that we need in order to achieve proficiency within the application. Also in here too, we can see details of our membership, how many credits we have, how many books we've read, and how many badges we've earned. But here, if we actually scroll into push notifications, this is where we can take advantage of deals and opportunities by enabling our notifications to hear statuses about account memberships, any sales and deals going on, to stay up to speed as to what's being released within Audible. So it's a very user-friendly application, very simple, and gets you up and running quickly to start listening to all these books that you can be interested in taking advantage of and listening to. So keep in mind, we got free credits, offline and cross-device synchronization, and limited catalog access. So take advantage of all of this to start your listening journey. Of Great time to use it is commutes and travel, workouts, exercise, household chores, just developing yourself professionally, learning a new language, relaxing, sleep, family story time, creative inspiration, or any other opportunity where you got to kill time and you want to be productive. 4 common pitfalls: download before travel, especially if you're going to an area where there's no Wi-Fi. If you're on an airplane, downloading ahead of time will allow you to listen. Also take advantage of those credits. They do expire after 12 months and you get 1 credit for every month, so take advantage of that value. Don't skip the Plus catalog. Some fantastic editor picks on there that you can take advantage of. And make sure to enable your notifications and don't miss out on those members only deals. And don't be afraid to pause your YouTube screen as I've walked through step by step here that you can mimic the behavior yourself to navigate thoroughly through the desktop and mobile applications of what I just showed you. Take advantage of that free credit. Appreciate you for watching. And if you have any questions, don't be afraid to get the Getting Started guide, which is available at help.audible.com, where you have popular articles and get all your questions answered. Appreciate you watching the video. Please subscribe and give it a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you soon.